Where's your smoke coming out? Look at that. Oh, brother.
Well, my worst fear just happened.
Dude, this is not going as planned.
This Audi R8 is missing a ton of parts, but even with half of the car missing, it has costed me a good chunk of change. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video to hear what that number is.
This R8 was totaled by the insurance company because of this side damage, which later I found out was from a hit and run accident. I don't know how much my insurance would go up if I told them I hit a supercar. I'm sure it's a lot, so can you really blame them for running?
To be clear, I am not endorsing insurance fraud, and what the person did is very scummy. I hope they got caught. But thanks to that whole situation, I now have my dream car in the garage, ready to be rebuilt, and we're gonna make it better than it was before, starting with the front end. This car didn't have any damage on the front end, so I don't even know why the collision shop took the headlights off. Maybe they were trying to write off more so that the guy who was totaling out the car could get more money from the insurance company. I have no clue, but I'm so grateful that these headlights are here because each one costs $4,000 and they are almost impossible to find used. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, dude, that is so sick. Sheesh. One thing that kind of sucks is that the shop who took this car apart did not include any of the original bolts, so I'm just using the bolts that I have collected over the years. Some are German, some are American bolts, and just putting in whatever fits. In order to take the seat out, we have to take out the 4 bolts that are on the corner on the rail that hold it. But on Audis, they have this really weird bolt. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a 10-point bolt or something, but it's not your usual bolt. So thankfully I have one in the shop. I'll take that out and get the seat out. Once we got those 4 bolts out, underneath the seat, there's 4 cables that are connected to the airbag and the power seat motor. We got those disconnected and the seat comes right out. This has easily got to be the smallest fender I have ever put on a car. But regardless of size, this thing was $170 used. All it takes is 3 bolts and this thing is sitting perfectly. Moving on to the interior, there's a couple of bolts that we need to take out so we can get this panel out, which allows us to get other panels out. So as we're taking the interior panels apart, this was super confusing, but essentially what I had to do is take off this speaker cover right here. Behind the speaker cover, there was a secret little screw right there. I popped that one out. And next, I couldn't figure out if it was this Alcantara or this that came off. Tried taking that off, that didn't work. Started popping this off. There was another screw right there. And then I had to pull, oh, whoops. Had to pull that guy off to reveal another hidden screw right there. So we're gonna take that off, and then all of this should be ready for the frame specialist to come in and knock all of this aluminum work out. Okay, so before we put on the door, we have this lower, we got this lower hinge, and the car that we have has the hinge on it, but the door that we bought also has a hinge on it, and we need to unscrew it. In order to unscrew it, look, there's a bolt in there, and you can't get it. So this is how we move the hinge without the door being on.
Seems like you just broke the door.
It works, I didn't. Dude, if that bolt stripped through, that would have been really bad.
I quickly found out that putting the door on is going to be a much bigger pain than I expected it to be.
That way, that way. Yeah, you come up farther. Bring it down. Farther. Like that. Perfect. Oh.
Put it back on. We have to put that other hinge on.
Which one?
The one I just took off. Okay, we tried doing that. That didn't work. What I didn't realize at first was that this hinge actually comes apart, and this section stays on the door. So what we can do is we're just going to pick up the door and hang it onto this hinge, and then this one will get the bolt put through. Okay. That's not it. All right, 4th time's the charm. I think I finally have this figured out. So this door basically came with this hinge on there, which the hinges on these R8s split in half. So you can actually split them, and all you have to do is take the door and hang it down. Once you put the door on, there's a little screw here that holds it in place. And then here, there's no screw. There's just another bolt that comes from the back side. Let's try this again.
Oh, is that it? Not quite. There we go. Just needed a little pressure. Ta-da! And so now the door is on. Right in there. That hole right there. I'm gonna put a screw in there. That's gonna hold it in place. One bolt goes down here, and she's ready to go. Right, this is it. Moment of truth. Ooh, something's not closing right. Ooh. I mean, it closes. I think we're gonna need to do some adjustments. Sounds like there's some rubber pieces that are not connecting right there and that. I mean, actually doesn't sound too bad. The door's gonna need to get adjusted.
Next is the quarter panel. And this is where things start to go wrong.
No way. They sent me the wrong one. Oh my gosh, they sent me the wrong one. How does this keep happening to me? This happened to me on the Z, and I said in the Z video, hey, make sure you open your parts and look at them when they come in. For some reason, I trusted that this was the right part. I waited 2 months after ordering it to open up the package and look at it because I'm rebuilding the car. I take it out of the package and it's for the wrong side. Before purchasing this quarter panel, I saw that the listing title said it was for a passenger side, but the picture was a driver's side. So I messaged the seller, Lisi Parts, and I said, hey, yo, is this driver's side or passenger side? They said it's driver's side, so I was like, perfect, that's what I need. Ordered it. 2 months later, after no returns are gonna be accepted, who knows how this is gonna work out. I shot them a message, so fingers crossed they have a driver's side for me and we can just swap them out. Don't know that that's gonna be the case, but this just delays the build more. Oh, that did not sound good. It's a new day, I got a fresh cut. Sorry for my voice sounding a bit nasally. I just got done being sick for a week, but let's check out this bumper. I knew parts were gonna be expensive for this car. This by far is the most expensive part I've bought yet. This bumper, even though it's not in perfect condition, it's got a nice crack here, it's got some damage here. This expensive carbon diffuser is all split. I don't even know if we'll be able to fix that. This backing plate is bent. With all that damage, I bought this thing for $2,200. That is way too much money for a piece of plastic. While I was searching for a used part, there was a mint condition bumper, but it was $4,000 and it was still the wrong color. And I'm like, you know, either way I'm gonna have to repaint this bumper, so with a little bit of damage, we'll have some Bondo on it. Not a big deal. The bigger question is this carbon diffuser. I'm in a bunch of different Audi R8 chats, and they're saying the China ones that are like $1,000 are not worth it. They're not gonna fit good. These carbon diffusers from factory, about 10 grand. $10,000, which is just mind-blowing. A big reason why I bought this bumper is because it came with the parking sensors, it came with the tips, it came with the grills, even though I think this one might be a little bit broken because it's sticking out. But all these pieces add up. So about the carbon diffuser, I mean, we'll figure that out. If we can fix it, that would be sweet. I really don't know that we'll be able to because it's all cracked here. But we'll figure it out. The bumper has a wrap on it. As you can see right here, I kind of started peeling it back. Looks like the color is silver underneath. Let's go ahead and peel this wrap off so we can get the bumper ready for the paint shop.
From one standpoint, I'm happy that the bumper has a wrap on it because it protected the paint. On the other side, it is an absolute pain to take this wrap off, and it's really boring. So let's cut to the interesting stuff. Finding a used door card for this car has been an absolute nightmare. I wasn't able to find a door card that had the same color stitching, so I got one that had red stitching. I need white stitching. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Putting on the door card and making sure all the electronics work, that the window can roll up and everything is good.
My good buddy Serge said he's ready to take the car to do the framework on it, so let's get this car prepped on the trailer and brought over to him.
Enter issue number 2. For some reason, the car is rough idling. And then this happened.
That is not good. You guys can see it is smoking heavily. Something is smoking. Oh, that is not good. There's just smoke coming out. Look at that. Oh, brother. With my fingers and my toes crossed that the car is not about to burn down, I still put the car on the trailer. But crossing my fingers was not enough because things got even worse. Well, my worst fear just happened. While we were driving on the road, the tire blew out.
The tire has left the chat with the R8 on there. Oh my gosh.
I've honestly always been afraid of this happening, and I guess my worst fear just happened. Thankfully, it's really close to where my brother lives, so I'm gonna drop off the trailer at his house, and I think I'm gonna go get another trailer and transfer the car. This is gonna take a couple days though, so we'll see you in a bit. A couple of days have passed, and the new quarter panel is here. Let's open it up. Fingers crossed it's the right one. After waiting 3 weeks for the replacement quarter panel to come, thankfully, it is the right one. And I am so happy it's the right one. Let's get this quarter panel fitted to the car. This has got to be some of the best fitment I have ever seen when putting on parts. I mean, honestly, these gaps, everything lines up perfectly. All the body lines, everything. It literally is just a bolt off, bolt on part. That is awesome. And just like that, the R8 is on the trailer, ready to be brought to the frame shop so that the frame guy can get that pillar looking nice and clean. It is currently raining, which is making things a lot harder than they need to be. But regardless of that, since we got all the panels on the car, there's nothing electronically that can get wet, so the car is safe in the rain. My buddy Serge pulled up with his truck. We transferred the trailer from my truck to his truck, and now he's taking it back to his shop. The question a lot of you have been asking, how much has this R8 costed me? Let's break it down. We got the car from the auction for $38,900. The winning bid was $35,500.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
Done.
Oh! We paid over $3,000 in auction fees, which is just mind-blowing. They're absolutely reaming us. But we got the car. Delivery for this car was $1,200. Now I went and used my own truck and trailer and drove 20 hours to New York, picked up the car and drove it back. So that's including gas and tolls, not including my time of 40 hours of driving. Parts, we have put in $10,300. That's pretty dang good considering the dealer gave us a quote for $30,000 to replace not even all the parts. We saved quite a bit of money there. We haven't done the paint on the car yet, but my estimate for paint and framework is gonna be somewhere around $2,800. And that brings us to a total of $53,200. I think we got an absolute deal on this car. Considering these cars, when they're fixed with a salvage title, retail for around $70,000 to $80,000, we're saving almost $20,000 here. My goal is to keep the car under $55,000 at cost. We do still have some awesome things planned for the car, so make sure you stick around for the next video. But that's a wrap for today's video. In the next video, we're gonna be taking apart the engine, we're gonna drive the car to the paint shop and get this car fully finished up. So make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, share it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.